Well, hello everybody. Um, it's been a long weekend. I hope it was good for you. Uh, this Monday, we're going to begin another phase of the game because we are lucky. We got all of our major resources. We got ice. That was tough to come by for a while. We got cobalt, and we got silver. And silver allows us to build those survival kits that we need so much of, and the cobalt allows us to build grids to make storage. It also allows us to build a lot of other things, but it is what it is. So we've got everything we need to hit the ground running. I've built a few things over the weekend, and I'm sorry, you're going to see more stuff there than I had originally intended to have done. In fact, I was demonstrating some of the differences between the scales of the little rovers that we can do. And I don't know, for some reason the software I was using wasn't up to the task. So we lost those files. So I'm having to, not record things over again, but we're going to be starting this week, a little farther down the line than I had intended. But it still should be fun. I mean, one advantage is we've got a lot of resources. A lot of things have been done towards exploring the planet. Particularly to finding some of the bases that I've seen far, far in the distance, like 6,000 kilometers away. Last time I saw it, it was getting a little closer, so we'll see if it's even closer today. So with that, let's see if we can find our way back to that. Okay, I think we're good to go. I'm going to keep the sound down, so I hope this works. Let me know in the comments if it doesn't. But here we go. Here we go. Look at the planets, or the moons, I guess. It's a nice sunny day. The wind is blowing. I think I can hear some rain. Yeah. Those planets kind of remind me of, or the moons remind me of balloons at a balloon fiesta in Albuquerque. There are balloon fiestas all over the world, but that's the one I'm familiar with. Okay, let's pop out of this chair. It always ends up backwards. Okay. So, heck, I don't know. I don't remember where it all crashed. I think you saw... Right. The power is there. This is new from the last time we watched. The survival kit is finally done. We finally managed to get a hold of what was it? The medical components. So yeah, we got that. And over here, we've got a finished industrial refinery. Remember I put that darn thing down? Well, now it's all finished. We can go upstairs and look at all the cool buttons and gizmos that I can't press. And then we come up here to another level. We can look over everything we've created. Take that out of the way. Yep. Everything's yum yellow. Isn't that awesome? It's just... I can build with other colors too. In fact, I may have learned how to do textures if I can ever find them. Let's see. And you get awarded those by getting those unknown signal thingies. In fact, I see one now. I don't have enough gas on me to go get it, I don't think. Oh, there is one button we can interact with, this one. And that just gets us into this, which is the industrial refinery. Tells us what inputs required. We're going to need more power, I think. But for now, it's working awesome. And then this corridor leads to, well, nothing. But I think that's cool. Being able to accomplish all of this without any expertise is impressive. And during the stream that I was just making, okay, so this is the industrial refinery, right? It's better than the basic refinery in that it produces, of course, more ingots out of more materials, magnesium and the other things that I haven't really started to collect yet. Then there's this industrial assembler, which should allow me to make more tools and some other things. But I haven't even begun to build that. So soon, very soon. And it doesn't look like it'll take much to get it done. So we'll see. So this really is our base. Oh, all these things. These are the crushed gravel that you every once in a while have to clear that whole system out of. And it's kind of like mucus. You just want to blow it out. And you can do that automatically. I just haven't done it yet. There's some tubing and things. And of course these yellow things, which are just interior wall that allowed me to access other parts of this tree, of the progression. It allowed me to build some more stuff in here. And I'll be doing that again, but not real soon. Okay, so the cargo container to the pod, the respawn pod, I've built tubes, these conveyor tubes underneath this grid, or what do they call it? A gridded catwalk. Okay, there it is. So a grate over the top of the tubes, and the tubes leading to the pod, and that connector, that green connector there at the bottom. And I think I introduced last time the fact that we'd gotten that pod together, and I'd added all those atmospheric thrusters and the drill, but now I've added feetsies, landing gear. So that all lines up well with the connector so that I can land on the ground and not damage that connector. That was, believe it or not, a problem for a while. So that's done. I've built, sorry about that. So I took down the drill that was over here, and I built a drill over here, and I don't remember, you might have seen that, but I've added some other gizmos to it. I've added a longer piston to it, so there's this piston in 3 sections, 3 pistons and a drill head, and it goes way down there. Now the reason I did that was it turns out the capacity of this drill head isn't very much, isn't as much as it needs to be. This connection, this very complicated connection to this conveyor system required me to put down a cargo container here. How did I connect that over there? I don't remember how I did that. Maybe it doesn't connect. That may not connect. Well, anyway, I had it connected. It's changed. I've drilled further. I've been able to... What I've done, because the onboard capacity of the cargo thing isn't enough, I extend one piston at a time and collect it afterwards. And that works pretty well. But I need to generalize that to something that is constantly inputting into our inventory and that gets processed by our refineries. Okay, now, oh, I don't think I introduced you to this yet. So, I created another independent power source, that windjammer up there, connected to a platform which has conveyor tubes. I'm really getting a kick out of using those. To this enormous box. And I'll get into that in a minute. Pistons again with the drill head on top of it. So all of that's connected. It all feeds to an inventory that I can check right here. And look here on the right hand side. Now, you noticed what the capacity of the other one was. It was something like 23,000 liters. This is 421,000 liters. That is an insane amount of space. And I had it drilling. You'll see there's 101K stone there. I had this drilling only two, to create that hole. 2 pistons to create that hole produced, and this I've whittled down from, I think, 174, something like that. So yeah, I've been carrying it by hand, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So I'll show you my next solution to that. But that produces a tremendous amount of stone. That means that the other hole that I dug didn't pull up all the materials. It must have, I don't know, let that fall into bit space or something. So I missed out on gathering all that because I didn't have a way of collecting all the stone that came from the drill head. Now I do. In spades. In absolute spades. Now, as you may recall from one of the other videos, I was digging away at this by hand. The hole was kind of skinny, and you went down. You went down into the hole to my cobalt. Now, I have a hard time getting out of this hole. Sometimes it doesn't jump up there, and sometimes I used to use my jetpack. And there were 2 ways that I got to this. You'll see there's 2 holes. There's that hole up there. And that just goes and falls down into that hole. I don't want to have to do that again. I just want to drill it and call it good. So that's why we're starting this way. Now there's no way, of course, that's going to touch the cobalt. That cobalt goes down way too low. But there are other sources of cobalt here, so I'm not worried about it. And this big old storage container, I'll probably use this whole thing as a model for my next mine, if I have to make one. Okay, I see that one's coming close. I'm going to go get that unknown signal, because that's just a source of resources. And since I have all that I need to go get it, alright, let's see here. Bottles? Yes, I want bottles. Trade you bottles for this. Yes, I'll get 2 bottles just to be on the safe side. Fill up on energy. There we go. Now, where did you go? Unknown signal. Up, up, and away! Dun, da, 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 dun, dun, da, da. Oh, it's practically right here! I've never seen that before. Okay. Alright, well, let's just come down. Okay, wow! Service with a smile. Okay, let's press our buttons. Try my luck. This is where we might get our textures. I don't know. We'll see. No, we get another drill. That's okay. That doesn't hurt anything. Okay, do we have another inventory? Nope, we don't. I do want to kind of grind this down. Okay, now, let's see, can I rebuild it? No, unknown technology. Okay. We'll get to that eventually. That's cool that this is so close. Okay, I do not understand why that doesn't work. Okay. Blowing up a lot of energy just trying to line up on this. Okay. That one's done. Good. Good, good, good. Is there another one over here? Yeah. Got it. I think that's it. Wow! That turned out nice. We used up a whole lot of energy and a whole lot of gas doing it, but we don't care because we have plenty of hydrogen now. We're rolling in hydrogen. Oh, let's jump over here. I was going to try and jump over. Coming at it from this angle is kind of hard. Whee! Okay. Okay. I'm not too keen on heights, and so even that's immersive. Did we get over that? Yes, we did. All right. Okay, so I interrupted my train of thought. So that big old nugget of ore that's sitting in there is taking me forever to break down and to bring over. So I got the hot idea that I would build a rover. And this is my, well, I'm going to call it my truck. This is truly a truck. Let me get up in here and get a different perspective here. Look at this thing. Teeny wheels, yeah, I know, but... so I have 3 batteries on it. On either side, kind of like saddlebags, and one on top. This big old round circle is my connector that I'm going to touch this base and be able to charge off of. What do we got here? I've got 4 large storage containers. For the small grid, that's a small block, right? Those in the background here are big blocks. That's the big grid. These are the small blocks. That's a small grid. These are the largest containers that I can fit comfortably on this rover. And they're all connected with little piping. See the little tubing right there at the crosshairs? The tubing that goes there? It has to turn green in order for it to work, and it works. So it's connected here, and then I fell off my platform there. So it goes from there into the first big boxes on the right hand side. Then there's this connecting tube, and I was shocked to find that they actually built a connector to put these two together. Everything else doesn't connect, but these all seem to. And it connects there, and then it stops. It's open here, but they all touch. So from this connector, I'm hoping, and I haven't proven it yet, I'm hoping from this connector through the cockpit on the, let's see, if you're facing here, if you're facing this way, on the right hand side up above me, through that connector and all the way around. So it should transfer stuff as it fills. That's the hope. Just this, well, this whole cart will pick up one small load from that container. So this is going to need to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But it's a lot more than me. It'll turn my hundreds, literally hundreds of trips into, oh, maybe 10 or 20. So that it's worth doing at this stage in the game. I suppose at some point I could connect conveyors between mines, but I think I'm going to end up moving the mines, so I'm not sure that that's going to work out. But right now, that should work. And another thing is, I could put a connector on top, because I'll show you here. There are connection boxes right here to the top that I could fly that the respawn pod and just dump stuff in there. So I could drive it up to one of those buttes, plop the mine on, or the drill on, take it up to the top, mine stuff, come down here. Because I know you can't get to the top of the buttes without something that flies. So I think this would go pretty well. This looks pretty cool, that little tube, little square tube that goes up the side and connects into the big box and it goes around. And I could always make this longer. I don't know if I could drive it that way, but I can make it longer. Just because I can do a thing doesn't mean I should do a thing. Well, I don't know that that's necessarily true. Okay, so here we go. What am I missing? Oh, right. So I don't want to hold on to that. Don't want to hold on to that. Why did that do that? I think I could actually partially build that the advanced refinery, or not the advanced refinery, the assembler, the advanced assembler. What was I going to do here? Inventory. Drop off my money. I've made more money for doing nothing again. Wish I could do that in life, man. Oh, there comes. Oh, I just let go of that too. Okay. Let's grab a tube. Now, where did that go? Unidentified. Oh, unidentified signals only 300 kilometers away. We may be visiting that today. Okay, and that's only 125 kilometers. So let's see, where is it? There we go. Well, that's an interesting spot for it to fall down into. Oh, look at that. It's randomly rolling. Okay, we're going to have to get aggressive on this. This is ridiculous. Oh, but that gyroscope reminds me. I need to put one of those on that little... Okay, I think we got it stopped now. Wow. And whatever that had in its box, I don't... Huh. Maybe that'll be enough for me to get that again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, more money I don't need. Okay. Get up closer. I wonder if that's different from the other box. Let's see here. No, it's not. Okay. Okay. So what did that net me? Ooh, I got a lot of plate. I could use that. Oh my goodness. I need some tube as well. Oh, this is a nice cache. Ah, good job. Let's get out there and get back to him. Almost full. Hey, this is kind of interesting. Let me take out my drill and prospect just a little bit. I bet this would be such a pretty little valley. I was thinking about mining it. Maybe I shouldn't. I didn't pick up the bottles that I was going to. I have doubts that I'm going to make it back in one piece. Okay. Okay, we'll do it casually. Slightly off course here, I think. Alright, where's my... Did I pass over it? Oh, that was just silly. There we go. And we gotta jump over those things. There we go. Oh, that worked out well. Okay. Okay. Throw the money back in here. And whatever that goofy thing was. Oh, it went in there. How did it go in there automatically? That should not have been possible. Oh, I thought I refilled on that. There we go. Fixed. Okay. Cupid doll. Let's put that back in the other one. Then let's start building the advanced. Here's Cupid doll. I'll just keep throwing them in there individually. I could stack them, but this is fine. Now, what do I need for this? I can pull it from right there and just do it. I got techniques. There we go. It looks like we're going to run short on computer. I thought I had a bunch more of those. Computer, display, motor. And of course, construction comp. Okay. Let's take a look and see what we got. Why is all that there? I don't need that in the basic assembler. Oh well, I'm not going to mess with it now. We almost had everything you needed. That was pretty cool.